friends, welcome to Sports Today, and I'm here talking about the Women's World Cup match between India and Australia. And unfortunately, despite scoring a defendable total of 277, India has lost the match, and Australia has won this match by 6 wickets, and they've entered the semi-final. Australia has entered the semi-finals, and they were chasing it was a record chase, and they were able to do that. Let me go through the scorecard for all of you. Australia began on a good note. They won the toss and elected to field first, and they dismissed Smriti Mandana cheaply, and she was sent back to the pavilion on the score of 10 runs. And then Shifali Verma also got out cheaply, scoring just 12 runs. And then it was Yastika Bhatia and Mithali Raj who stitched a partnership for the team, and they scored about 120 runs, 130 runs together, while Yastika Bhatia scored 59 of 83 balls, and Mithali Raj finally came and batted well, scored 68 of 96 balls, and Harmanpreet Kaur also came and scored along with Pooja Vastrakar. So Harmanpreet Kaur scored 57 of 47 deliveries, and Pooja Vastrakar played an important role, scoring 34 of 28. But all these things did not help India, as Australia achieved the target rather easily and entered the semi-finals. Let me go through the Australian scorecard. It was Rachel Haynes and Elisa Healy. Both of them began on a very good note. While Haynes scored 43 of 53 deliveries, Elisa Healy scored 72 of 65, and Meg Lanning, she missed out on her 100 and scored 97 of 107 delivery. And then Elisa Perry 28, and Beth Mooney, it was Beth Mooney who scored the winning runs for the Australian. In between, the match was disrupted due to rain, and but however, rain could not stop India from Australia from winning the game, and Australia went on to win this game by 6 wickets. And let me tell you how the match went for Indian bowlers. Julian Goswami bowled 9.3 overs and gave 64 runs. She created a record today. She became the first Indian bowler to play 200 women ODI, and overall she's become the second Indian and overall cricketer to play 200 women ODI after Mithali Raj. Mithali Raj has played 230 women ODI. Yes, please go ahead with your question. I will try and take all your questions. I can see some of the questions. If you can repeat your questions, I'll try to take all your questions. Yes. Sports fan, can you please repeat your question? I'll try to take all your questions. Yes, somebody said Mithali Raj played she played a slow game. Yes, she did play slow game, and she scored 68 of 96 delivery. And he did slow batting by Mithali and Bhatia cost India the match. I wouldn't say that costed India the match exactly, but I would say that after Mithali got out, we batted quite slowly. We could have scored 10 to 25 more runs, and this would have helped India, but that was not never the case. But later, when Harmanpreet Kaur and Pooja Vastrakar came, they started batting quickly, and that helped India. Otherwise, 277 was also not possible. It was looking tough after Mithali got out, but I think that we were short on 20-30 runs, and yes, 290 would have been a good total for India. What are India's chances now to make the semis? India will have to win both their matches. India will take on Bangladesh, and India will take on South Africa, and later on they will have to depend on the net run rate of the other teams, apart from winning these two matches. Yes, if you have any other questions, please let me know. I'll try to answer all your questions. People who are joining us right now, let me repeat all of these once again. India has lost today's match against Australia. Australia won the toss and elected to field first, and India posted a defendable total of 277 and gave a target of 278 to Australia, but that was not enough. Australia went on to chase the record total, and they did it pretty convincingly. Though the match went till the end over, it was an easy task for Australian women team. Rachel Haynes, Alyssa Healy, Meg Lanning and Beth Mooney. It was easy for all these batters. Beth Mooney was the one who scored the winning runs, and now Australia are through to the semi-finals. Australia is on top of the points table. Now it will be a difficult task for India to make to the semis. They will have to win all their both their matches, once against the Bangladesh team and the other against South Africa. If you look India's journey in this World Cup, they began on a winning note against Pakistan, then they went down against New Zealand, then they made a comeback and then won against West Indies, and then again they lost to defending champions England. So and now another loss against the table toppers Australia. Why Indian captain doesn't play innings like other team captain? Big boy, Indian captain did perform well today. She did batted well. I thought after Mithali, India lost Mithali's wicket and Yastika Bhatia's wicket, and they stitched a good partnership, and after we lost Yastika Bhatia and Mithali Raj, Indian inning became a bit slow, and that is where I think we lacked, and perhaps we were short 20-30 runs. And at one point of time I was talking to one of my colleague, and we were discussing how India were 20-30 run shots, and we were expecting India to score 219 and 300, but that wasn't the case. They gave a total of 278, and that was not not tough for the Australian women team, who are on top of the table. So that's how the situation is. Australia has qualified for the semi-finals. India will have to win all their matches. 2 matches are remaining, against Bangladesh, against South Africa, and then we'll have to depend on the net run rate of the other teams to make sure that the Indian team reach the semi-finals. That's all for right now. We will come back if there is any other information and update. For more information, for more news updates, please like, share and subscribe post today, and hit the bell icon.